This video is a little different. This is a message to my son, if he ever watches it at some point in the future, as to why I uploaded my very first YouTube video. Welcome to the show. Listen, way back in the day, about 10 years ago, I uploaded my first YouTube video. My first real YouTube gaming video. It was a playthrough of Coral, which was this indie game about the coral reefs. It was a fun game. And to be honest with you, it was really bad. It was really boring. But there were two reasons why I uploaded that video. Number one, I'd always loved YouTube in my 20s. I loved when it came out. I loved it as a form of personal expression. I watched a lot of Day 9 and Philip DeFranco and a lot of other channels back in the day. And I had been working so much in my 20s that I didn't have the time to work on YouTube. I was working 12, 14 hours a day. And when I stopped being a chef, I suddenly had all that time. The other thing that happened when I stopped being a chef was I felt, in my mind anyway, as if I was a failure because I did not accomplish the highest tier level that I had wanted to get to as a chef. And I viewed YouTube as a fresh start. The reality was that when I uploaded my first video, I was really afraid. I was at a place in my life where I felt like I couldn't do anything right, and everything that I uploaded was terrible, and everything that I did was terrible. And I was trying to rebuild myself through work, through a skill, into a new person, as I learned how to not be a chef. Now, what came from that? What came from that was slowly, over the course of 10 years, I got better. I would walk away from it. I would always come back to it. I would try it again. I would learn. And then I got hooked up with a podcast and I did Underpowered and I started working on shorts for them. And then I worked on my own on Chasing Nerd Cred. And suddenly I had done millions and millions of views. This is true. But to date, between all of the channels, I'm very close to 4 million views. I believe 4 million views. Yeah. And even if I never make any money, I think the purpose of this exercise was to push myself to do something that I felt made me feel uncomfortable, that I was afraid to do. That very first video that I uploaded, I was so afraid to push publish on it. And it was really bad. And I had a couple really good friends or people that I knew who supported me and encouraged me, but didn't say that it was great. And it was exactly what I needed. They said, this is a really good start. You should try again. You should make another one. You should make another one. And then I did. And I found the work enjoyable. And there were times where I got discouraged. And there were times where I walked away. And there were times where I took a break because the equilibrium was off. Or it wasn't exactly what I wanted it to be. But I kept coming back to it. And I kept trying. And every time I would take a break from something, from making YouTube, I would always feel like, after I rested for a little bit, I would always think to myself, man, I have a little bit more in the tank. I could do a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like I could make a few more videos. I still have some creative juice. I liked the thumbnails. I did not like scripting. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not like writing scripts. This is why I do these vlog style posts sometimes. It's because I like just speaking off the cuff. That's how I am. When I read it off, sometimes it comes across as monotone. It comes across as unauthentic because it is. Because that's not the type of impulsive person that I am. So that's why I did it. I feel like the point of this is to give you a little piece of who I am. Give you a little piece of who I am and to encourage you and others that if you want to try something, it doesn't have to be YouTube. It could be sewing. It could be any hobby that you want. Anything that you want to learn how to do, you can do it. I don't know what the future is going to hold. I don't know what's going to happen in the next few years with AI. But I can tell you that right now, anything that you want to try to learn how to do, you can find someone who will teach you. And the community will help you. Believe it or not, there's this weird thing in the world where we think that most people are terrible. Almost everyone I have met in my life is not terrible. They will help you. If you go and you ask for help, people will give you feedback. Almost all the viewers on my channel who came and stayed taught me things. They taught me how to be better. They taught me how to make better videos. They taught me how to improve at a video game. If you put yourself out there in the world, you will have far bigger results than what you ever thought possible, even if you don't make a ton of money. Always challenge yourself. Always go out in the world and try to do the best you can. Always be kind to people and try to be as generous as possible. And yeah, don't ever give up on it. Take care.